Hello buddies, once again is your guy the Wolf. Welcome back to this masterclass for the beginners in JavaScript. And guys, I really sincerely welcome you back here since it is what it is. So without much ado, let's get started. Actually, before that, in the previous lesson we talked about Java outputs, and guys, today we're going to talk about statements. So welcome once again. Let's do it. Welcome. So what are JavaScript statements? So statements are simple. First of all, let's start by creating. Just let's start doing this, bro. On our console, remember I'm using Sublime Text to edit my code or to do my code. So I'm going to start small as this. So I just want to save this page. It's like this, save as, and I save it as statement dot html. Now I know you're wondering, you said you're going to do JS. Yeah, JS is done within an HTML element. So let's save this. Okay, it's saved. As you can see, there is next here. That means it's saved. So to start this document, you open with this and the type docu type. We say it's HTML, and you close the tag, you hit enter, and then open again with HTML tag, and you hit, and we fill everything about here with us. As of now, in this title, I'm just going to call it statements, and like as of now, I can leave this, but okay, let me just delete this so that I can stay clean. Control Z. So I just wanted to create a simple thing here, and I'm just going to say, hold on a little bit. So I just wanna, I come here in the body, and I create what do I create here? I create h2 tag, and I say that JavaScript statement, right? JavaScript statement, just like that. And then again, I create a p tag, which is a paragraph, and I open it. Then I say p, and then hit enter. And in the p statement, I just wanna put some. Let me first, today is a little bit, we will be having a little bit of stuff here, and I'm just going to write capital A just there, and then I create a break. Okay, this tag is a break, B, so it means that there is a space that is a line before everything. So, and I again close this B here. Okay, this is not a break. We will see what it does. So again, I just close that tag, which is B, and then in here I just want to write statement. So we want to see what this tag does actually, but as of now, just ignore it. And then I come back here to this, within this, and I write to be executed by computer, just like that. And then I put a full stop here. Then I do create another p tag, just like that. And then I give an ID to this paragraph, so it's not here, but just cut that there from there. paste in here. The ID equals to demo, just like that. And then so let me create the script here. Remember where we said we can place the script. Now I'm sure that you're familiar with where we place this. So I say script, no, not there. Yeah, script, and I hit it like that, and again I should close anyway, just like that. And then the script, I must put this closing font tag here. Ooh, okay, delete this, and then I hit space there. So this is where I want to put my script. So I just want to create something simple here and say let. Actually, to create a variable in JS, we can use a let. So for now, just let's flow together. So let x and y, but just know that these are just variables that I'm creating. Z, and I can put this semicolon, and I say this is the statement 1. Statement 1. Let me create say that. Now let me assign this, and to assign a value in a variable, you symbol, you just say x now, which is a variable. Assign it number 4 there, and again this is statement 2. So I can just copy this, copy that, and place it over here and say statement 2, and again copy all this, copy that, and paste it over there, paste it there, change this. This is now y, and let me add a number 5 here. So this is statement 3, right? This is statement 3, and let me have a statement 4. So again, let me just copy this and paste down here, and now this is z, this variable above here, and now I can say that now this is x plus or x plus y. So this is statement 3. So I can say I can create my get document by ID and display above there. So I'm just going to say document dot get element by not tag name but by ID, symbol like that, and the ID is demo. You see just right here, the ID is demo, just like that. And then I can change inner HTML and say inner HTML, inner HTML equals to, I can say, I can put my value there and say the value of z is, and then I do what? I had this over here. Actually, the value of z, why did I put this? So the value of z is, I should put this over here first of all, is what? Is, then I concatenate with plus sign there and put my z there, just like that, and then I finish off by putting this double colon here and put a dot over here, just like that, and then semicolon. So this is in the script, and there we go. So let me run this first of all and see what we have. So let me run this. First of all, I need to save and then open in a browser. Let's see, where is the browser anyway? And again, let's open in the browser. Oh, okay. Let me just minimize this. Oh, which browser am I using today? It's so slow. Actually, I should use the default browser. So, oh, it's just loading. Okay, there we go. So the statement is to be executed by a computer. Okay, let me see this one. There's something went wrong here. Quit opera. Actually, I don't want to use this. So hold on. Actually, I did not finish my statement above. What did I do? Okay, this is just, let me just count check this. And I said statement is. Okay, oh, this is where the list. It's a list of, then I should add another word, another B tag here. This B, and then I say statement. Let me just add here. So statement, statements, and again I close this, just like that. The statement to be executed by a computer, just like that, to be executed by a computer. And I close that P tag and I create another one with an ID, and I start my script, and yeah, that is it. Let me just save this and run and see whether I'm doing the right thing. So I think I made a mistake here, because this should be surrounded by this, because I was concatenating this value, which is x plus y, and then I just wanted to end up with a full stop. That's why I should add this. So let me just save this, and again run, open with browser, open, yeah, I open with browser, and yeah, it's running. Yeah, here we have our value. Let me just space a little bit. To space this, you just put space here, space, and I can even space this a little bit so that you can see it clearly. So again, just file, save, then I can run this. So okay, this opera means it's not a good browser at all. This one, let me just change this browser first of all. So I have, again, there's no space there. Why? Okay, we got the answer is 9, right? So let me first of all change this opera mini. I'm not happy with the way it takes all time to load. So guys, I have changed the browser, and so to space this, I think I should put a space here, and again let's save this, and now we can open in a browser. So yeah, there we go. So you see Microsoft Edge actually opened instantly. So what have I done here, guys? Let me just explain a little bit. So so JavaScript program, let's talk about this JavaScript program. So a computer program is a list of instructions to be executed by a computer. So in a programming language, this programming instruction are called statements. So you can see why I wrote here statements. So this programming, this instruction, because these are the instructions that the computer is going to follow, they are called statements. So this is statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, and this is statement 4. So these are the instruction that a computer execute. Yeah, so that's why they are called a program. So JavaScript program is a list of programming statements. So and JavaScript program has got so many statements in it. So in HTML and the JavaScript programs are executed by the web browser. So here these statements and HTML document, all this is executed by this browser. Yes, hope you get that. So let's talk a little about these JavaScript statements. So JavaScript statements are composed of values, as you can see here, right? These 4, 5, these are values, and also and operators. So operators are like this plus here, and expression is like what we have written all this here around here, and keywords like let. So and also operation like these are this operation, and comments. So these are comments, as you can see here. These statements are comment which I had backslash, double backslash. So these are the statements. So let's do one example here to tell the browser to write hello world inside the HTML element with an ID demo. So let's do it. So to start off, I'm just going to write change this p tag here. Let me just remove this. By the way, what did we found out that using this b here, this tag means bold. So the statement here is bold, and the statements here are bold. You can see them here, they are just bold. So let's remove all this and say that create a p tag here, a p tag, and I will say in HTML, comma, JavaScript, JavaScript statements are executed. Okay, I should put some e here, right? Executed by the browser, right? So the browser, right? The browser. Okay, and I should put a full stop here. So I've said HTML and JavaScript statement are just executed by a browser. I've already told you this, just to make things be relatable. And I have a p tag here with an ID demo. And let me just now create a script here. I'm just going to move all this, move all that, and then I put some document in there. So document again by ID demo, and in HTML I'm just going to say hello world, or hello world, just like that, and I close my script just like that and run this, and then I explain a little bit. Hello, thanks for trying something. I'm not willing to purchase. When I get money I will buy. So save, and again and just come back here and rerun this. So you can see in HTML JavaScript statements are executed by the browser, and I picked this and I changed that paragraph with a demo. So most JavaScript program contain many JavaScript statements. So the statements are executed one by one in the same order as they are written. So if we start to execute this, we start from line 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So JavaScript programs and JavaScript statements are often called JavaScript code. So you can see all those statements that I've shown you, and also the programs. So these are just code, just like that. So let's talk about these semicolons. So semicolons separate JavaScript statement. You can see here we have this semicolon here, which separate a JavaScript statement, and the semicolon at the end of, we normally add this semicolon at the end of the statement, right? So I've already created one of the, let me just do it. Let me just do it without saying, because here now we do the practical things. So again, I have this head 2, which is okay. I'm not going to change that. And now I will have to say something here for you just to read. So I'm just saying JavaScript statements are separated by a semicolons. And then let me just, I have this p tag here. Let me come in the script down here, and then I create some variables and assign it. So we use this let to create a variable. So we say let A, B, C, and with a semicolon. Now that's how we end a statement. You can put them, maybe we can say let A or let A, let B, let C, but we can put them in one line and then close it with this semicolon. There's no problem with that. And then let's now assign a value, and let's add it, let's say 6. And again, you should end it with a semicolon. And let's have assigned this B, and let's put the 5, end with a semicolon. Control 0, end with the semicolon. And again, let's create a C, which would be equal to, let's say, A plus P. So we are using operator plus to add them both. So we still have this document of get element by ID, and then we display .inner HTML. We can put our C there. So our C is just a variable. We don't put, because it's not a string. The string is what we put in a semicolon. So not a semicolon, but a double quote. So we just put our C just like that, and then we close our statement like that. So if I save this, let me just save this, and I come back to here, and then I load it. As you can see, we have 11 here. So what have we done here? So when we separate things, statement with the same column, a multiple statement on one line are around. So that's what I already explained here. So here, the first one, actually I should have explained a little bit here. So here I was just before everything, it's good to explain. So this is how we comment. So here I was just declaring, I declared 3 variables. So I've declared 3 variables here. So let me declare 3 variables. And here I just assigned, Control Z. Here I just assigned value 5, value 6 to A. The same thing happens here. So I can just copy this. I'm trying to explain I'm trying to explain what I was doing. I assigned the value 5 to b, 5 to b, and here now I assigned the sum of a and b to c. So here I just propagate this to make things so fast. Control there. So here what I did, I sent the value, I mean the sum of a and b to c and b to c. That's what I did. I don't have to explain anything here. So let's separate. So when we separate, when separated by semicolons, this one is semicolons, multiple statements on one line are allowed. So let's do that and see whether it works. So I'll have to change this and say that multiple statements on one line are allowed. So I will have to delete all this, and again I'll have I can still have let a. Actually, we use this let because it's a variable. So let this time be this, and the next time will be different things. But we can also declare value by using a keyword like constant, and there's another one called var. So, but we normally in a process like this we use let. So let a, but we will do that later. A, b, and c, just like that, and then we can assign it in one line, as we have already said. Multiple statements on one line are allowed. So these statements, as you can see, is there in one line, a, b, c. That's one single line, and also we can assign it in a single line, just like this. Let's give it a 4, and then we separate it with a semicolon, and have b, assign it let's say 5, and still have c, and is equal to, let's say, the sum, which is a plus b, and finish it with semicolon. And again we can have our c here, so we can print again and get the result as usual. So it's just doing multiple. Oh, this one should be. So we can have this multiple statement on one line, and we don't have any problem with that. So on the web you might see example without semicolon, and ending statement with a semicolon is not required, but highly recommended. So if we, that's on the web, right? So let's talk about JavaScript white space. So JavaScript ignores multiple spaces. You can add white space to your script to make it more readable. That's what we normally use, a white space. It's a white space because it's a white space, but here we have a black space, but they referred it as white space. For example, let's say something like this. So the space within from here to here, that is a white space. It's because my ID is just black, and black isn't the color, so what else? So so let's see, let's create as an example here where we have an equivalent lines. So let me just first of all, for example, let's say in this script, okay, I can just space right here. and say let a person be equal to space. You see, I've spaced it there, and then just like that, and then I say the person should be the wolf. And again, I can also create another variable. Just remember to do that and copy this, or just delete this down here and say let the same person, copy that, paste it here. Person B, now we don't want a space there. We have again the same the person, which is the wolf, right? So this is there's no space, but you can see here we created a space. Even if we print out, there's not such a space. This is just for readability. So a good practice is to put a space around operators. For example, let's say when you have something like this, let's come down here and let's have let x to be equal to y plus z, right? So it's good to have a space here and also have a space here, a white space, and again we can have a white space here, just to make things to look great, to be seen, to be readable. That's what I mean. So this is a good practice to space around operators like this one here. So we have operators like equal sign, we have operator like plus, we have minus, we have multiplication, we have a division. So it's good to have space within them, like what we have done around here, not just squeezing them like that. There we go. So let's talk about JavaScript line length and line breaks. So for the best readability, programmers often like to avoid code lines longer than 80 characters. So a JavaScript statement does not fit on one line. For example, we can now, it can go to the other side. So the best place to break it is after an operator. So let's do how we can do that. So let's first of all remove all this, and also get this part. And so what I mean here is just a document dot get element by element get what get this should be small actually. Document of get element by id. You should get some. Why are you not even getting a usual color? Get element by id. Okay, cool. So the id is normally demo. Here we have demo here, and let's say dot where actually should be out here, dot in HTML, in HTML is equal. Now we can break from here. Instead of just continue on that side, because we can have a long one, you can just break there and say hello world, oh hello wolf, just like that. So it's good to break a line just like that, so that we don't go to the other side over there. So can we run this and see whether it's working? So the idea is here. Let's save this first of all. Save it and open in a browser. So you can see hello world. Still, it worked like we expected. So let's talk about JavaScript code block. So JavaScript statement can be grouped together in a code block inside a curly bracket. So a curly bracket is this. A curly bracket is the symbol like on PC. Just press Shift and this over here, this one. So these are called curly brackets. So a statement can be grouped together in a curly block inside a curly bracket, this one here. So the purpose of a code block is to define a statement to be executed together. So anything that which is inside this curly bracket is going to be executed together. So one place you will find a statement grouped together in a block is in JavaScript functions. So in JavaScript we also have a function where you can group some statement together. So let's do that and see what we get. So to do that, so still here we have a JavaScript statement, and let's change this so that you can familiarize what we're doing. So I'm just going to say JavaScript code block blocks are written between this curly bracket and I can put there. So between curly bracket, yeah. So let's create a button here in our HTML document still. So just come here. So let me create a button here, and I'm just going to create a button down around the edges. Just do it. Okay, bro. Okay, I just want to create a button here. So button, and hit it, enter, and then this button I just want to say click me, just like that. And then I just want to give this button type, and type should be of a button, just like that. And then from here I just want to create a function that once you click, and then we call that function. So I'm going to say on click, just call my function there, my function, and I create that function there, just like that. So let me create a p tag here. Actually I have this one here, and again let me copy this and paste it down here. Am I recording? Let me just find out where I'm recording. Yes, it's recording. So I want to change this demo to demo 1. So we have demo 1 here and demo 2. Actually this should be demo 1 and this be demo 2, just like that. And then I'm just going to create this function. So to create this function, I just copy this and then I put them in my script, and then I call it function, and then my function, Control V. And then I want, once this is called, what do? I put my code in there, just like I said. So my code is in, my code block is in within this curly braces. So just do this, and this function, what am I to do? So it's just document dot get element by ID. So the ID should be it should be demo 1, and I want to change inner HTML, so it is a dot inner HTML, and I just want to change it to hello Mr. Wolf. Hello Mr. Wolf, just like that. And again, I create another one. I should put this colon here, and then click again, copy the same statement. So remember, we have like two statements here that once we call this function, we're going to execute both of them. So we have grouped them together. So here again, I'm just going to change this to demo2. But here in HTML, I'm just going to say, how are you? Just like that. And it should be a question. Yes, of course. So guys, I just wanna click that and see what we have. So let me just save this first of all. Save, and then open in a browser. So what did I do? There's some problem. There's something that I did not do it right. So the script, did I close the script quite well? Where's the body? The body is not even closed. The body should okay, there is a problem about the body. So I did not place the tag for body in the right way, so the body should close down here. Let me just copy this instead of just copy this, and space down here, and it should be, yeah, just like that. And do I have any problem with this? Yeah, HTML is not even there. How did I delete all this? HTML. Oh my god, Control Z, HTML. And I should have done this. So delete this too. And I think everything is okay now. I think everything is okay. Let me just check it again. It seems that I did delete them without even noticing. Oh, I did this thing already. Let's cut this off. So I think I'm fine now. Just save it again. Save, and let me open it and see what it is. Okay, fine. So I just want to execute a code within curly braces, which are grouped together. So if I click this, you can see, hello Mr. Wolf, how are you? So that is it, guys. Yeah, so in this class, in this lesson, I have used 2 spaces of a indentation for a code block, and we will learn more about function later, so don't be worried about it. So let's talk about JavaScript keywords. So what are keywords? So JavaScript statement often start with a keyword to identify the JavaScript action to be performed. So the references is still online, but we will talk a few of them. So this list, I have this one called a var. Let me just create them here. Oh, I just come down here and I show you these keywords here that you cannot use it anywhere, but they have their meaning. So the first one, we have the var. Also, the var declares a variable. So this one declares a variable. So the second one that we have is the let that we have already used. So the let also declares a block of variables. So this declares a block of have, so if you want to declare a block of variables, you can use the let. And also we have the constant. Oh, actually it's the cons, just like that. Cons, just like that. So a constant also declare a block of constant, and constants do not change. So this is a block also. So we have again another key, which is if, which we use to mark a block of a statement to be executed on condition. So we meet, if a certain condition is met, we do something. So also we have another one called, actually you see it auto completed. So we have another one which is called a switch. So a switch marks a block of statement to be executed in a different cases. So we have cases when we work with switches. We have case 1, case 2. We can have so many cases. So this is meant to be executed in different cases. So also we have a for. A for is we use this to mark a block of a statement to be executed in a loop that continues. So for example, we have a for loop. Loop that has to run a certain things again and again. Simple as that. So also we have a function. We had this. So this for a variable this things dot length. For example, the things dot length are things that we have to run. For example, we have numbers in a variable, and then we need to check all the numbers. So we need to use a for loop. So yeah, you can see this is actually predicted. So we have, so we can check that thing here. So that thing we can see which one is there. So also we have a function keyword. So a function keyword, we use it to create a function. So this is used to declare a function. We have already used it here. You can see above here. And also we have another keyword which is called return. So a return exit a function. Simple as that. Once you want to get out of the function, we return and go to another function, and we can return again. So it returns it exits a function. So the last one we have is a try. So a try implement error handling to a block of statement. So we use this return to handle errors. Yeah, that is it. So that is it for today, guys, and thank you for being a part of this course, this lesson today. And if you're new here, you have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that I can do that way. You motivate me to make more videos like this. Thank you so much, and goodbye.